Hey man, let me ask you a few questions. When you look around at society today, do you see things moving in a positive direction? Or do you see more and more confusion coming in? Confusion as it relates to what does it mean to be a man? What does it mean to be a woman? What does it even mean to be male or female? What are the roles that a dad's supposed to have in his kids' lives? Or a husband and a wife are supposed to have? Do we even have roles? Is that a thing these days? Or is that just some kind of throwback talk? What does it mean to have a relationship with God, or to be spiritual, or any of that kind of stuff? Right? Where are we going with that? Right? Do you guys see that? What about in your relationships? I'll tell you, I know a lot of guys who want nothing more than to have a wife, kids, a family, to do the whole dad thing, and they don't even know where to start. They run into women that they meet, and it's just awkward. Just the whole, the process of meeting somebody these days and getting out of your comfort zone and getting off of the media and actually meeting somebody truly heart to heart is just ridiculously hard these days, even though we have more avenues to do it than we ever have before. What about in the areas of health and fitness? Do you see society just kind of making it easy to pursue these things so that they balance out? Even though we have access to pretty much any kind of food that you want. We have access to all the knowledge that you need to be nutritionally sound. We have access to gyms like crazy. What's happening there? Are we moving in the right direction, or are we not? What about in the roles that men play in society and how we have interactions with each other, even the jobs that we do? I can tell you, a lot of guys come to me and they say, Mike, I've got a great career. It pays the bills, but it's not satisfying me at all. I feel completely unfulfilled. And I don't want to keep doing this. But what are my options? How am I supposed to get from what I'm doing that pays the bills to the thing that I really love to do? And even though knowledge is basically ubiquitous these days, meaning that it's pretty much everywhere and freely available, there's still some key components missing. And if you're feeling that, if you're a man that's kind of sitting there going, what has happened to our world? Why am I not getting fed spiritually, emotionally? Why are relationships so freaking difficult? Then you're not alone, I can tell you that much. I'm Mike Yarbrough. I'm the founder of something called Wolf and Iron. And for the last 6 years, we've been building an online community. That's a free Facebook group. We have a lot of podcast episodes out there. We got a lot of content on our blog. We've even got a store and things like that. But guys have been asking for more. They've been saying, Mike, I want to do something more. I want to know the men that are in my circle, personal relationships. None of this online stuff. We've had enough of that. And I agree. And we're kicking it off right here in Charlotte. It's called the Foundry. And you can call it a mentorship, you can call it an accountability group, you can call it a brotherhood, a fellowship, however you want to think about it, mastermind group. It's going to be a lot of those things, but it's going to be local. And it's going to be butts and seats, eyeball to eyeball, man to man. These are people who can actually give you a swift kick in the tail if you need it. They can actually encourage you if you need that too. And we've got an interest meeting coming up this Saturday. It's going to be September 28th, 4 p.m. at Define Coffee. And this isn't a high-pressured sales thing. This isn't one of those gotcha type of deals. I don't do that. If you guys follow Wolf and Iron at all, you know that's not the case. This is I want you to hear what it's all about. I want you to hear the heart and the mission behind the Foundry. I want you to know if it's something that you need in your life and that you're going to be able to contribute in. And if it is, you might be a good fit. And like I said, we're starting right here, primarily in the North Charlotte area. So if you're Huntersville, University area of Charlotte, Concord, Harrisburg, all that kind of beltway right there, you're going to be a really good fit for this group. And I want you guys to come check it out. Once again, this is going to be at Define Coffee, 4 p.m. and on the 28th of September. I look forward to seeing you there.